But I have to get on that phone and people say, you're a black Meryl Streep. There is no one like you. Okay, then if there's no one like me, you think I'm that, you pay me what I'm worth. You give me what I'm worth.
You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you, baby.
Alright everybody, welcome to Daytime Tea Time. If you're new to my channel, my name is Candice. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will always know when I upload. Alright y'all, so let's get right on into it. We are talking about Miss Tamar Braxton and we're going to talk about a few other things. So starting with Tamar Braxton, she's had a lot to get off her chest lately over the past few days. Most recently, one of Tamar Braxton's tweets has gotten a lot of attention from the blogs, basically because people felt like she was tweeting cryptically about the Real Daytime and Tamera Mowry leaving the Real Daytime. But no, Tamar Braxton said, no, I'm not talking about the Real. But she didn't quite clarify what she was talking about. And I honestly think I know exactly what she was talking about. And I'm going to explain it to you. But first, I'm going to show you guys exactly what she tweeted and what the other blogs had to say. Check this out. Okay, so as I'm editing this video about 4 hours ago, this is what Tamar Braxton tweeted. She said, I don't know if y'all can feel it or not, but ish is about to get really real soon. And she put real in big bold letters. So just from this one tweet where she puts real in big bold letters, there were a couple of blogs that felt like perhaps she's being cryptic and talking about the Real Daytime and the fact that Tamera recently said that she is quitting the show. So the Neighborhood Talk and the Jasmine brand both posted stories about this. The Neighborhood Talk said, y'all think she's going back to the Real? And the Jasmine brand said, Tamar Braxton posts cryptic tweet amid Tamera Mowry's departure from the Real. Shit is about to get really real. And in their story, they mentioned the tweet and they did an entire recap of Tamera Mowry leaving. And at the very end of their story, they posed the question, what do you think Tamar Braxton's tweet is about? Let us know in the comment section. Before many fans could react, Tamar Braxton herself reacted saying, no, I did not, and stop that bullshit for real, Jasmine, you reaching. So Tamar Braxton directly responded to the Jasmine brand, letting them know that their story is wrong. And before she responded to the Jasmine brand, she tweeted this, ain't nobody talking about that show. I told y'all ain't no more petty shit here. And then she responded to someone whose tweet is now deleted. Tamar Braxton said, yeah, I am. There is no time for petty. There is no time for games. There is no time to focus on anything that don't matter. And that don't matter to me. This revolution and what's about to go down does. I can't say the word real. Are you serious? The fish fry is now. Okay, so y'all see that. Tamar Braxton completely 100% denies posting any type of cryptic tweet about the Real or Tamera Mowry. And I gotta be honest, you guys, I believe her. When I first saw that post, when I first saw the tweet where Tamar Braxton saying that shit is about to get real, my immediate thoughts went to the Black Lives Matter movement, the music industry, the film industry, the TV industry, and all of their corrupt movements not paying black people what we deserve. All of these record labels who love how talented we are, but they won't let those same talented people own the masters to their music. They love our talent as long as they're making all the money from our talent, casting us in the same roles as the slave or the thug. Reality shows only highlighting messy, ratchet mess, promoting all things black except for positive black things. That is what Tamar Braxton's tweet was about. Stuff like that. That's what came to my mind. But as a blogger, I completely understand why the Jasmine brand and the Neighborhood Talk and other fans wondered, was she being cryptic by putting real in big bold letters? When the Neighborhood Talk posted it, I was in the comment section like, no, that's not what she's talking about. But I get it. We all have our opinions. We really don't know what celebrities are talking about, so we take our best guess. And that's all the Jasmine brand did, and that's all that the Neighborhood Talk did. But now that Tamar Braxton is saying that they're wrong, I'm hoping that they will post about that. Now, speaking of the Jasmine brand, I love the Jasmine brand. They're very good at what they do. Everybody makes mistakes. But when it comes to Tamar Braxton, they have been following the things that she's been saying very closely. And overall, in my opinion, the Jasmine brand has done a pretty good job. So when Tamar Braxton was saying that shit is about to get real, I feel she was most definitely talking about the times that we are living in. Because after she tweeted that, her very next tweet was, "May our ancestors be our army." And she put the fist emoji. And keep in mind, Tamar Braxton's tweets come shortly after the controversy surrounding Nick Cannon. We're gonna get to that in a minute. So going back to the Jasmine brand, they recently reported about Tamar Braxton's frustration with these TV networks always painting black people in a negative light for ratings. So I also believe that is one of the things that Tamar Braxton was referring to when she said shit is about to get real soon. A lot of black people in Hollywood are finally waking up, and they're quitting shows like The Real, and they're quitting partnership with networks that just don't support us the way we should be supported. And Tamar Braxton spoke very openly, specifically about WeTV and the way that they have treated the Braxton family. And like I said, I believe that's what her post was about. Things are about to get real because everybody is waking up real fast. So a couple of days ago, one of Tamar Braxton's fans tweeted this: "I am in tears. Why Tamar Braxton do her mama like this?" And then he showed a funny clip from the Braxton family values. And it was followed by these comments that Tamar Braxton got involved in. They said, "It used to be so hilarious. I know the first few seasons were really funny, then it became a drama." Exactly. Once it became more drama than fun, I fell off the show because I love them all. And Tamar Braxton responded, "And still more drama till this day. But that's what happens when it's all white executives having all the power and telling your black family stories. I will get justice for my family and all the black reality shows with the narrative of ABP and negativity. It's terrible and I'm tired." Your post is exactly what I'm talking about. I too feel the same way. It used to be funny and fun, but some will say, well, you actually said or did the negative things. True, but not true. It's the context, and that's why they do it, to ruin your credibility. She followed up by saying, "Are we going to talk about pay? I 100% wrote the theme song. Where is my coin? Our show is on Netflix. Where is my coin? 10 years on the air. We make 75% less than the Kardashians. How come there are no villains on that show?" This is not about pay. This is about feeling like a slave in a slave contract, being made to work in a hostile work environment, then being treated like a house slave on the plantation, complaining to the massa and being repeatedly punished for speaking up. And she finished by saying, "This isn't a rant. This started from a statement with a fan saying how much they missed how funny my family was. They stopped watching because it was so much drama. So this is not crazy Tamar, which is always the story when I'm telling the truth." So that dialogue right there that I just read, that was a couple of days ago. But today, when Tamar Braxton said, I don't know if y'all can feel it or not, but shit is about to get real soon. She's referring to herself, people like Nick Cannon, people like Viola Davis, waking up and speaking out against these white people who essentially control Hollywood, TV, movies, all of that. Keep in mind, between last night and today, Nick Cannon is going viral because Viacom CBS put out a statement basically saying they are cutting all ties with Nick Cannon because he's allegedly anti-Semitic. His shows that he has with Viacom on VH1, Nickelodeon, stuff like that, they are done with Nick Cannon because they're calling him anti-Semitic. I can't say that word, y'all. I don't want YouTube getting me, but y'all know what happened to Nick Cannon. So that's also what I believe that Tamar Braxton is referring to when she's saying, I don't know if y'all can feel it, but shit is about to get real soon. More black people are waking up, and these white people just cannot control us anymore, and they're pissed. So they firing and letting go a lot of black people, hoping to scare other black people from waking up. I'm just saying. So no, Tamar Braxton was not putting out a cryptic tweet about the Real Daytime and Tamera Mowry leaving the Real Daytime. I'm gonna be honest, in my last video I didn't mention it because I didn't want to be problematic, but I'm gonna say it right now. Y'all can't tell me that Tamera Mowry did not leave the Real for reasons that has to do with the political state that we are in. Black Lives Matter, a lot of the stuff that's going on, Tamera's like, listen, I don't even want to be on the show no more. That's my opinion. And on top of that, she's probably tired of the negativity that comes with being on that show. So So Tamera Mowry about to chill with her husband, her kids, and do some other stuff that fills her up mentally and spiritually. And the real daytime is just not it, because it's owned by them and they. I'm just saying. Now, speaking of them and they, y'all know I can't go too far into it for obvious reasons, but if you know, you know. Diddy publicly stood up for Nick Cannon and he wrote this post. Check this out. Diddy said, "The only way we can change the narrative, educate, and uplift each other is if we do it together. Nick, my brother, I am here to support you fully in any way you need. What we are not going to do is turn our backs on our brothers and sisters when they challenge the system. Come home to @Revolt TV, which is truly Black owned. We got your back and love you and what you have done for the culture." Shout out to Diddy for his support, but no shade. Diddy, you know you got some controversy when it comes to not giving people what they're owed money-wise, so don't do Nick Cannon how you've done some other people. No shade, I'm just saying. But with that said, the fact that Revolt TV is Black owned, the freedom of speech over there is gonna be completely different when you're dealing with a Viacom. So people like Diddy, people like Oprah, people like Tyler Perry, entities that are Black owned are very, very crucial for us. And I know controversy comes with Black owned things as well, but I'm just saying, who you want to be with? You want to be with the massa or you want to be with us? I'm just saying. And the way that I would like to end this video is with Viola Davis. Y'all know I mentioned her before. What I was referring to is the fact that she's waking up as well, and she's being very open about the industry and its treatment of women and people of color. Viola Davis recently had an interview with Vanity Fair. The title is Viola Davis, My Entire Life Has Been a Protest. It's a phenomenal interview. I actually think I'm gonna do a separate video on this, but I do wanna highlight one of the moments where she said that she felt that she had betrayed herself and her people by starring in the movie The Help. I'll go more in depth in my next video, but here is a clip of Viola Davis speaking about the injustices in Hollywood as it pertains to pay and recognition and the difference between Black women and white women in Hollywood.
And we won't talk about gender inequality of pay, because a lot of the women who've stepped forward, and I stand in solidarity with them, okay? What they're getting paid, which is half of what a man is getting paid, well, we get probably a tenth of what a Caucasian woman gets. And I'm number one on the call sheet. And then I have to go in and I have to hustle for my worth. That's what I feel like I'm doing when I demand what I feel. Listen, I have more than a 30-year professional career. I had a friend who said, "Yeah, but Viola, your career is better than my career." I said, "Yeah, but you can't compare me to you." Because once again, I got the Oscar, I got the Emmy, I got the 2 Tonys. I've done Broadway, I've done off-Broadway, I've done TV, I've done film, I've done all of it. I have a career that's probably comparable to Meryl Streep, Julianne Moore, Sigourney Weaver. They all came out of Yale. They came out of Juilliard. They came out of NYU. They had the same path as me, and yet I am nowhere near them. Not as far as money, not as far as job opportunities, nowhere close to it. And yet, I have to constantly get on that phone, and I have fabulous agents, by the way. They are getting it. But I have to get on that phone, and people say, "You're a Black Meryl Streep." You are, and we love you. We love you. There is no one like you. Okay, then if there's no one like me, you think I'm that? You pay me what I'm worth. You give me what I'm worth.
And that's that on that. I'm just saying. But all right, y'all, I'm done with this, and I want to know what y'all think. What do y'all think about all of this? What do y'all think about Tamar Braxton and her tweets and all the things that she had to say? And what do you think about Viola Davis and the Nick Cannon situation? Let me know what you think. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'm going to catch you in the next one, all right? Bye.